everyone, and welcome to the Committee on Public Services. Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Commissioner Varga,
Here.
Commissioner Palomero,
Here.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Present.
Commissioner Hattis,
Present.
Commissioner Baydoun,
Here.
Commissioner Dobb,
Here.
Chair Marecki.
Here.
You have a quorum present.
Next, thank you. Next item.
B, Chairwoman's remarks.
Yeah, I have none. Next item.
C, approval of the January 11, 2022 meeting minutes.
So approval.
All right, we have an approval and support. Any questions on this? Changes? All right, all those in favor of the January 11th meeting minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion passes. Next item.
D, unfinished business, item 1, requesting commission approval of an intergovernmental agreement with the City of Westland.
So move for approval.
Okay,
Support.
all right. This has been held up for a few weeks because of paperwork, but it looks like everything's in now.
Through the chair.
No, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Hi, Michelle
Hi.
Yancey, DPS. We like to
Okay.
pass this for the day again.
Oh,
We're waiting
okay.
for the quick claim deed to transfer JC Park to Westland before this one is approved. Hopefully, we'll have all that information to you by the next meeting.
Okay, sorry, I was not informed of this, so,
Madam the
Who-
Chair, I so
Yes.
move to pass it for the day, change the
thank
motion.
you.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'll
we
support.
have, okay, we have a support. All right, to pass for the day, all those in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, so hopefully next time it's on our agenda. Okay, Madam Clerk, next item.
Item 1, under new business, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a cooperative agreement with Spicer Group.
Okay, what we're gonna do for the rest of the agenda, the 4 items, we're gonna go through each one and then I'll ask for a recommendation to full board, either, to go forward or not to recommend. But let's go through each one of these. So let's start with number 1. Any questions on this? Is someone from the administration that can just touch on this? Seems like it's a pretty broad item.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
there is someone from the administration. I've got a question and I don't know if they can give me an answer since I guess I should have emailed ahead of time so they would be prepared. But if they can tell us how many projects are pending right now
yep.
through this
Sounds-
contract?
Someone from the administration here?
I'm sorry, Michelle again. Commissioner Dobb, what was the question? I'm sorry, my Zoom went in and out.
Oh, that's okay. How many projects we have pending under this particular contract?
I believe engineering's on. They might be able to answer that question. I believe there are a couple just in the works right now. That's why we're asking this contract to be amended for this short amount of time so they can do completions. I think it's less than 5, but I'll let engineering answer that.
Hi, Commissioner Dobb. This is Animesh from the engineering department.
Thank
So we are requesting an increase due to we have some projects with Spicer that were handed over to them for MDOT project closeouts. I think there were 8 or 9 projects, and then we had some permit reviews that they were reviewing. So in this process, they did not anticipate that we'll have to increase the amount. But as they started working through the projects, it came out the cost would be more. That's why we are requesting an amendment on this one.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Dobb. So the other part of this was to permit reviews that are in process and would require completion. Are those tied into these 8 or 9 projects, or is that something on top?
That's on top of it, ma'am.
Okay, so how many are we trying to catch up with permit reviews, or exactly what does that mean?
So we have like a total of 25 permit reviews. So when we did this interim contract for 150 grand, we gave Spicer a total of 25 permit review projects and a total of 9 MDOT project closeouts that were not closed out. So that was the case that when we gave it to them, and as they started working on it, we did not anticipate the cost to be more than 150 grand, but considering the amount of work that was involved in these permit reviews and the MDOT project closeouts, it came out to be more.
Okay, so will we be caught up with those permit reviews?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
And now, okay, but I guess my question is this for all the permits that are being asked for in Wayne County, or for specific MDOT project? Or
Right. So these were, so right now we have 3 more contracts, the as needed engineering services, which were executed 4 to 5 months back. So we will be using those contracts. This was just the interim contract that we had to do since the big contracts were not in place. So after this, we are using our already executed contracts, which are with the 3 different companies.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Any more questions? Okay, let's go to item 2, Madam Chair. Or Madam Clerk, sorry.
Item 2, requesting
Yes.
commission approval of a contract with Cadillac Asphalt.
Okay, this is in the city of Dearborn. Any questions on this? Another big project. Okay, next item, Madam Clerk.
Item 3, requesting commission approval of a 3-year contract with a 1-year option to renew with audiovisual equipment and supplies.
Okay, these are galvanized steel posts.
Madam Chair.
Yes, go ahead. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it.
No, that's okay. So are these posts for like stop signs or other types of signs? I was trying to understand what exactly they were for.
There's someone here to address that.
Good morning, Derek Coley, Equipment Division Director.
Morning.
These are signposts that are used by our sign shop. They have pre-drilled holes for mounting a variety of sign sizes and types. Some of them are used to replace damaged and to also mount new signs for the county, but we also use these posts as well to meet our MDOT requirements as well, because we do maintain these types of signs for MDOT as well.
Okay. Is this like an annual type of purchase? Do we usually like buy a large quantity of posts every year, or do we just kind of buy them as we need them?
Yes, we do purchase them on demand. These are some of our fastest cycling items and materials that the Roads Division uses. High usage and consumption. I hate to say it, but it's usually because motorists are knocking down signs out in the field. So sometimes they're for new signs, but the majority and the bulk of them are to replace signs that have been damaged by vehicles.
Okay. Okay, and then just one other question: has the cost on this gone up, like with everything else? The cost of galvanized steel, has there been a large increase in price?
I can get back with you on that. I would assume yes, because the price of the wholesale price of steel is so high and has gone up really since I've been with the county, which is 6 years, and it's at its highest point now because of issues with the supply chain and just general inflation. I don't know the amount of increase, But I think it's fair to say that, yes, just like everything else that's made of steel, these have gone up significantly
Okay.
since our last contract.
All right. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Dubb. And thank you, Derek. And Derek, our deepest sympathies to you and your family. And your
Thank you
guest.
very much. Thank you. I certainly appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, any other questions on this particular item? Okay, Madam Clerk, let's go to number 4.
Item 4, requesting commission approval of a 3-year agreement with a 1-year option to renew with Great Lakes Engineering Group.
Okay, this is for 6 Mile Bridges over 2 areas, which is always good news. Any questions on this?
Yeah. Yes, Madam Chair. I
Yeah,
do.
go ahead.
Sorry, I was looking at my notes. Is this one of the Hines Drive bridges that, we kind of call them the Hines Drive bridges? There were, I think, 5 that required the temporary supports a few years ago, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Is this one of those bridges?
This is the one over East Hines Drive and the Middle Rouge River.
Okay. Do you know if it was one of those that we put the temporary supports on like 3 years ago?
I'll have to double check on that, Commissioner. I'm not
Okay.
sure if it has temporary supports or not.
Okay.
Yeah, could you follow up with us with that? Because we get a lot of letters about the Hines Drive bridges, a lot of calls. And Commissioner Dubb is right. And they did put temporary, whatever you call it, and they thought they would last about 5 years. So
Okay, sure.
I think we'd all be curious to see if that's some of those, if especially that one over East Hines Drive.
Okay, sure, absolutely. You got it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Any other questions to this? Okay, Madam Clerk, why don't we go over to the addenda right now and just finish it up? Okay, if you could read number 5.
Item 5, requesting commission approval of a 3-year contract with a 1-year option to renew with Usage Pro 24 Inc., DBA Nordic Blades.
Okay, these next 2 items, 5 and 6, are for snow blades and shoes. And they have picked 3 suppliers for this. And is someone online from the administration on this?
Yes, Derek Coley from Equipment Division again. Yes, this award, it did go out to bid and it was awarded to 3 different suppliers. Item 5 and 6 on the addenda are for 2 of those awardees. And you will see a 3rd one soon. The 3rd awardee was Schultz Equipment. We are gathering some vendor required documents from them. And you will see that one as well very soon.
Okay, and these are all Act 51 monies, right?
Yes. Yes, Madam Chair.
All right, any questions on 5 and 6? And we'll get the third supplier then soon. All right. Okay, next item, Madam Clerk, you can go right to 7.
Item 7, requesting commission approval of a purchase order terms and conditions contract with 3 1-year options to renew with Truck and Trailer Specialties.
Okay, these are 28 dump truck uplifts, almost $3.5 million. I have one question. It was noted in our, in something that we had given to us, our analysis, that this was a sole bidder. Is that correct?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Derek Coley from Equipment Division again. There was one bidder on this. The number of vendors who are able to build a dump truck upfit or the dump body is very limited in our area. And of course, we wanted to be within a certain geographic area just for availability for repairs, warranty repairs and things like that. Truck and Trailer Specialties has built our trucks in the past, our upfits for our trucks, and they were the ones who won this bid. And it is for 28 upfits, and it went out for bid because this configuration was not contained in the My Deal Cooperative, so it had to go out to bid.
Okay, because My Deal just didn't have, you didn't have the ability through My Deal?
Yes, the My Deal award was for a radius dump system. It's a different type of dump body, and we need 5 and 10 yards with a regular dump box that you're probably used to seeing on any dump truck, but that was not spec'd out in the My Deal Co-op, so we have to send it out for bid.
Got it. Okay, good. We always need this information for full board. So I appreciate that. Any questions on this? Well, make sure if you have your hands up, just tell me because I keep forgetting to look. Okay, so we have these 7 items and I would entertain a recommendation.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I will make recommendations to move items 1 through 7 to the full board.
Okay.
Support.
All right, so we have recommendations for all the items to go to the full board with support. Okay, Madam Clerk, could you call a voice roll for this?
Commissioner Berga,
Yes.
Commissioner Palomera,
Yes.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Hattis,
Yes.
Commissioner Baydoun,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb,
Yes.
Chair Marecki.
Yes. So agenda passes. Can we go back to the agenda? And the next item, please.
F, such other matters may be properly submitted before the committee.
I have not heard that anyone wants to submit anything. Next item.
Sure.
Oh, do I hear someone?
Yes, this Kinlock.
Okay, Commissioner Kinlock.
Yes, just checking. Is the Parks Director on?
She is probably not, but somebody from Parks may be.
No, I'll just reach out to her after the meeting. Just was wondering. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's not on
Okay, thank you.
the names. Yeah, okay. Okay, next item.
Public comments.
All right, could you unmute everyone, Madam Clerk?
The lines are unmuted.
All right, thank you. Is there anyone from the public that would like to address the Committee on Public Services? Either on the phone or on Zoom? Anyone from the public? Have we received any emails, Madam Clerk?
No emails were received.
Okay, one more time. Anyone from the public that would like to address us this morning? All right, I don't hear anyone. I don't see any hands. So next item, Madam Clerk.
Adjournment.
Okay,
So adjourn.
all right, we have an approval and support to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you, everyone. Stay warm.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're doing a great job. You're picking up speed lately. Thank
See
you.
you at noon.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.
Looks like